cheese. I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese.
Hey, I'm Victor, and you're watching NBA 2K TV.
Welcome to a special edition of NBA 2K TV.
We hope you're enjoying summer as much as we are between events and the new game.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Toronto Raptors. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Klay Thompson asked what he thinks about when he's shooting. He said, quote, nothing. You want to have a clear mind, a free consciousness, and just let it fly. When you go with the flow, you're in rhythm, and you're not really thinking about it, that's when it feels the best. Brian?
It's a thing of beauty, Allie. Thank you. Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Jakob Poeltl out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Klay Thompson. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. And for the Spurs, at the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Jones in at the 1. It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders of each team to set the tone. They need to make sure everyone is locked in and on the same page.
Pass to Poeltl. Over Collins. They get it back. Boucher. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Here's Thompson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And we think back to 2015, Grant. Klay Thompson with the best quarter in league history.
Oh, BA. 37 points from him in 1 quarter, setting an NBA record. Klay 13 for 13 from the field and 9 for 9 from deep, taking only 4 dribbles the entire time. Only Klay Thompson, guys.
Jones drives in. No good there. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Thompson outside. Pass to VanVleet. Launches a 3. Fires in the triple.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
On offense, here is San Antonio. It's a 5-point game. Unloads from 13. The shot won't fall. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
Last year, they battled to a stalemate, winning 1 game apiece.
A somewhat surprising split. One team made the playoffs, and the other was lottery bound.
San Antonio with the ball. The Raptors making their last shot. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
I just love the ball movement.
For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
The 3 from Barnes. Jones grabs the board. And it's the Spurs ball. They trail by 9. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
Here's Thompson. After the basket by San Antonio. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. Kicks it out to Barnes. From deep. Counted from distance.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Here's Jones. Just Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. Boucher passes to Pirtle. And here's Thompson. He's guarded by Vassell. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's Johnson. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. 6 to shoot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Barnes.
No, look, he's a versatile weapon. Johnson is someone that wants to keep improving and shouldering more responsibilities on both ends of the floor.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Toronto? The free throw dropped for Johnson.
When the Spurs traded Kawhi to the Raptors in 2018, they got back DeMar DeRozan, Jakob Poeltl, and the 29th pick in the 2019 draft. That pick was Keldon Johnson.
Now here's Thompson, coming off a 31-point game. Puts it up from 17. San Antonio again missing.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
You know, with Johnson, he's already managed to exceed expectations, Richard.
An accurate three-point shooter who can play the 3 or the 4. Johnson continues to improve as a scorer off the dribble. He also knows how to use that big body and strength on the interior.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at New York, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
Seeing where the Raptors are, they're still finding their identity early on, trying to answer some questions, but overall, playing some solid basketball.
Now here's Vassell. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Jones from outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They want to keep rolling here, following a win against Atlanta.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day. Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Achua's checked in for Toronto. OG Anunoby comes in for Boucher. A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Pass to Bates-Diop. Not going to go that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Van Vliet on the wing. Fires from deep. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Van Vliet's got 8.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
To the left side wing. Back to Graham. Here's Bates-Diop. Down low. Can they get it? Achua with some nice D.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's Thompson. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 9 points in the game.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Young, he's checked in for Barnes.
Time for your Spurs Youth Dance Team.
Toronto on D. Here's Graham. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Thompson passes to Achua. Van Vliet with it. Right side, Young. Pass to Anunoby. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Graham. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
4 on the clock. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Toronto's gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. And Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season moving into first all-time for coaching wins, Grant.
That's right, B.A. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history. Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
To the wing on the left. Back to Graham. Pass to Bates-Diop. Graham against Anunoby. Tipped. And they're able to recover. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. A 3 from the inbound.
And the defense has been stifling early on.
Bates-Diop can't get it to go.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Here's Young. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Assisted by
Thompson's got 6 assists now in the game.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Bassi. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Left side, Young. And misses it off the right side of the rim. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Graham. Here's Bates-Diop. Guarded by Young. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Bates-Diop. 5 to shoot. Here's Graham. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
And so it's Toronto, up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance from the Raptors so far.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
The Spurs shooting a rough 29% from the field here. At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Zach Collins, and it's Jones in at the point guard position. That's the San Antonio 5.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Going all in, that was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
And with a drive like that, you have to ignore the scoreboard and just appreciate the energy he's still playing with.
And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On the wing, Jones. Guarded by Van Vliet. Jones' shot is good. Grant, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Here's Collins. And Boucher with the block.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Back to Barnes. Lays it up and banks it in. Barnes has got 7 points.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Trent against Vassell. Over to the wing. Right side Johnson. Tries again. They shoot again. Deflected. Barnes passes to Trent. Back to Barnes. Puts up a 3. And Trent the bucket on the assist from Barnes. Trent's got 5 points now this quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Jones against Van Vliet. Trent, the pass to Barnes. Jacks up a 3. And the Raptors, another 3.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
And when you watch the way Trent Jr. can take over a game, just a gifted scorer who can explode once he gets going, he's impossible to slow down.
When we got the Spurs High Squad. For your Spurs Youth Dance Team.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And with Trent Jr., he very much is a microwave scorer, Grant.
Oh, he heats up in an instant, B.A. A bit of a streaky shooter overall. I would like to see him round out his inside game to find new ways to score if his shot isn't there.
Van Vliet, that one a little long.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Good work there as it goes.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his blade. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
Boucher finds Trent. Back to Boucher. Pass to Van Vliet. The 3 is up. On target from range. Van Vliet's got 11.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open 3s like that. What are you doing?
Here's Sohan. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Vassell against Trent. Shot clock at 5. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. And the basket by Van Vliet. He's got 13.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Looking to get it going. And it's laid in by Jones.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
For Toronto, they've gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Pass to Van Vliet. Vassell against Trent. Boucher right side. Now Trent. Van Vliet right side. Second chance effort. And Boucher with a layup.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Here's Sohan. Pass to Johnson. Vassell with it. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Beautiful all-around game of Johnson. So dependable when it comes to finding open teammates.
Now a timeout called by Toronto.
We're seeing some rapid improvement from Devin Vassell. His numbers are ticking up year over year, and that's across most categories.
Get loud for your Spurs Night Squad. And look who's coming out of the hard one.
And the Raptors making a change here. Thompson's checked in.
For your Spurs Night
Toronto's gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. And for Vassell, that success has led to extra playing time.
So that's what it is. He's seeing more minutes on the floor, but he's also risen to the opportunity and shown that if you play him more, you're going to get more from him.
Here's Bates Diop, covered by Boucher. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well. BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's foul number 2 for him. Massey, he's checked in for Johnson.
Coming onto the floor for your Spurs, Charles Bassey.
Defended by Thompson. To the left wing. Pass to Graham. Lets it fly. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Toronto's got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. And Thompson gets it to go.
We have seen Klay Thompson with some of the most impressive shooting performances in NBA history. His team and him both know we better feed that hot hand because he's got it going on.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. It goes on Chris Boucher. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
Pass to Bassey. Defended by Thompson. Pirtle grabs a miss. It's been all Raptors. Thompson passes to Barnes. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Barnes has got 7 points here in the quarter.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Bates Diop. He's guarded by Barnes. The floater. Bates Diop can't get it to go.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw good from VanVleet. And some changes here for the Raptors. Achua comes in for Pirtle. And it's OG Anunoby in for Scotty Barnes. Both shots good from the stripe. Well, the Spurs shooting 35% in the second so far. Graham, the pass to Birch. Knocked loose and stolen by Boucher. And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Anunoby. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Achua gets the bucket.
Gets behind the D on the break, and the pass is there waiting for him.
Right wing. Birch the pass to Graham. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. Thompson outside. This one for 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And so it's Klay Thompson making highlights for the Toronto Raptors. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Coach Popovich. And, Pop, I know you're not happy with the first half. They've taken the fight to you thus far. How do you take it back?
Yeah, they've been the aggressive team. I think we played really soft. So far, really pathetic defensive performance.
Coach, hopefully more toughness from your team in the second half. Thanks.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Klay Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He ended up with 19 points, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. It's been quite a night so far for him. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
Shaq, what's your take on San Antonio so far?
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much hero basketball. They need to sharpen up the attack. More motion, quick cuts, get the ball inside. There's no way they're coming back with that type of play.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And you know, Klay Thompson has been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Spurs shooting only 31% in the game. So for Toronto right now, we've got Fred VanVleet, Chris Boucher out there with Barnes. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Thompson in at the 2. Jones up top, guarded by VanVleet. Here's Collins, and Collins with the slam.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied, just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Raptors, Klay Thompson taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
You love Thompson's dedication to the game. He's dealt with some tough injuries, but he never stopped looking ahead, always focused on making his return to the court.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Jones with the ball. And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his 3rd foul so far. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages him to keep attacking on the offensive end.
On defense, the Raptors. Pass to Vassell. Here's Sohan, covered by Boucher. Now here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Yeah, great find from Sohan. This is why his guys like playing with him.
Boucher outside. Barnes with it, covered by Johnson. Stolen by Jones. Shoots it from the high post. Vassell can't get it to go.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And the basket by Boucher.
Nice feed by Thompson. Most of the time, Clay either shoots or passes it. Doesn't really dribble that much.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Pass to Sohan. Back to Vassell. Here's Sohan. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Toronto ball.
Young. He's checked in for Toronto.
Thaddeus Young.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Van Vliet finds Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Young, the pass to Thompson. The three from Barnes. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Pass to Sohan. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sohan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance.
And he makes the first. Trent, he's checked in for Van Vliet. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Toronto shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. Now Barnes. Trent for three. Sohan with a rebound. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Pirtle. Trent, the pass to Barnes. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Trent. Back to Thompson. Takes the three. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Vassell against Thompson. Here's Sohan. He has 6. Back to Vassell. Fires the three. They get the rebound. Outside Johnson. Second chance shot. Doesn't go that time.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
Pirtle finds Thompson. Stolen by Jones. Pass to Johnson. The three ball. Drills it from deep. Johnson's got 5.
His confidence growing over time. The coaching staff encourages Keldon Johnson to shoot off the catch. That's his shot.
Pirtle with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively. From 13, and another basket for Toronto.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
It really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
Here's Barnes. And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Birch, he's checked in for San Antonio. Graham comes in for Jones. OG Anunoby's checked in for Toronto. Graham against Anunoby with his first shot attempt. Drained it for 2 points. Birch has gotten his first points of the night.
Not the best pick I've seen, but look, hey, look, he got the job done, and that's all that matters.
For Toronto, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Pass to Anunoby. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And the Raptors making a change here. Chua's checked in. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Toronto. That free throw's good from Anunoby. San Antonio has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Bates Diop. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Six on the shot clock. Fires it. Here's Birch. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
And he drops the first.
At the line for your Spurs, Cam Birch. At the line for two.
And so he hits both.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Toronto has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Anunoby finds Achua. Now here's Trent. Defense is right there. And that one's good. Young's got his second basket of the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Tries a 10-footer. That one's wide left.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Anunoby for 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Graham. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Toronto's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Massey, he's checked in for San Antonio. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Van Vliet comes in for Klay Thompson.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
The Spurs have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Bates Diop. And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul.
Trent Jr. First personal foul. 4th team foul. Two minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Bates Diop. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Clock at 6. And here's Johnson. Graham for 3.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Again, the miss by Graham. Outside Anunoby. On the take. Uses the glass on the layup. Anunoby's got 15 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Oh, they can't stop the run with that one.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Back to Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Here's Bates Diop. Back to Graham. Looking to get back on track. Got a hand on it. They get it back. Guarded by Trent. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
Johnson against Anunoby. Hits the trifecta. Anunoby's got 11 points in the quarter.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Massey, good.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Toronto has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Van Vliet outside. Three-pointer. And the Raptors, another 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And so it's Toronto, showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Doug McDermott. Kim Birch is out there with Devontae Graham. And it's Bassey in at the 4 slot. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive. And for the Spurs, they're shooting just around 32% from the field. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Misses from short range. Achua with a steal. Anunoby. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
He got a piece of it. He's guarded by Birch. Outside runner. Rebound San Antonio. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. To the paint. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
That one goes. Count it.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
You expect some fumbles with the ball. And overall, I think they've done a good job limiting those slip-ups.
Both teams will make substitutions. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Stolen by Thompson. To the inside. It's stolen by Birch. To the paint. It's tipped. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Back to Thompson. Here's Achua. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Here's Jones. Achua with some nice D.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And the Spurs shooting just around 32% from the field. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to McDermott. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
As the game has gone on, they've had trouble protecting the rock. You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
And the Raptors making a change here. Young's checked in. Thompson outside. Launches it. And the Raptors another 3.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
And Birch slams it in.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Lamb with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. Oh, they pick off the pass. Back come the Spurs in transition. Birch down low. McDermott, the pass to Jones. Second shot opportunity. It's deflected. All by himself. And there's Lamb on the assist by Thompson.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. NBA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league. The players, the coaches, everyone involved using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Toronto. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
2 turnovers for him in just the last couple minutes. He needs to be a little more careful with the rock out there.
Vassell passes to Birch. Floats one. He can't hit that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Young.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Porter gets the bucket.
A dangerous shooter from deep. All Porter needs is a little daylight, and he's good to fire.
On the wing, McDermott. Pass to Mamukelashvili. And here's Birch. On the wing, Vassell. Defended by Thompson. Vassell can't get it to go. For Toronto, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the fourth. Here's Benton. Let's go with a 3. And the Raptors, another 3.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
To the wing, right side. Back to Jones. Man, there are a lot of insane records in the NBA history books. Which do you think are the most unbreakable, RJ?
Well, I've got 4 off the top of my head. The 100 points by Wilt. I think LeBron James' playoff scoring record, because a player is going to have to go to like 13 finals, and they're going to have to average 25 points a game in order to pass that. And then AC Green, he's got almost 1,200 consecutive games played. That's 15 straight seasons.
And I'd throw Stockton's assist record in there as well.
Yeah, no one's catching that because he didn't miss many games either. Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And the foul on Gary Trent. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Spurs making a switch here. Graham's checked in. Lamb's checked in for Toronto.
Substitution on the court.
Shot to stop the run. Shot's blocked. They retain possession. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Another shot. Hits it despite the hack. Great finish right there. He'll go to the line for one more. It's going to go on Gary Trent.
At the line for San Antonio, Brown, shooting one.
And that one misses. Toronto's gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Cash assisting on the play was Porter.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
To the right side.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to McDermott. Back to Graham. A minute 53 left in the final quarter. Shot clock at 6. Tries to break his ice. Tipped. Here's Benton. And the layup is good off the glass.
And when defenders are lurking, that bounce pass can be the only way to get it through.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Raptors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Klay Thompson.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
Here's Graham. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Here's Porter, using his post moves to get the 2 points.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by. Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Out to the right wing. That's tipped. Driving in, and he banks it home with one hand.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Fred, no surprise, a great defensive showing tonight. What is it that makes this team so suffocating at that end of the floor?
Well, I think we're getting pretty good effort from each guy individually. I think we're finding our package defensively as a team, as a coaching staff, and just kind of gelling and putting together individual game plans from the coaches and trying to execute it.
No doubt. Thanks, Fred.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.